Good Tuesday morning, friends. It's me, Terry Lambertson. This is what I have for you today. She is strong not because of how much she can lift, but for how she lifts others up when they're at their lowest. Not because she is capable of withstanding the storm, but because she'll navigate the storm and then show you how to do the same. Not because she is indestructible, but because after every fall, she will always, always rise. She is strong, not because she chose to be, but because the world demanded her to be. She has walked through hell, faced battles most will not comprehend, and yet, despite it all, she still chooses to be kind, to be soft in the hands of the world that tried to break her. Her strength comes from within, from learning how to turn pain into power, chaos into peace, and wounds into wisdom. Strong is she who knows her worth and refuses to settle for less. Strong is she who will not back down, who will fight for what she believes in. Strong is she who has love wrapped around her heart, courage knitted in her bones, and fire running through her veins. Thank you, Alicia Waghorn. Yeah, circumstances will teach us things. Sometimes it's stuff we didn't particularly want to learn. But the whole reason, at least for me, that I went through all the tough stuff, being raised in a family who didn't like who I was meant to be, a violent marriage, a series of tragic things that happened, being homeless, all of that. But instead of it just being one horrible thing that happened after the next, instead, I now have a purpose. I now have a position where I get to help other women who are also going through tough times. Because the truth of the matter is that that's why God does it. Where would we all be if there wasn't, at any given point in our life, an older, wiser person who just turned around and reached out her arm and pulled us up? I had two such women in my life. One was my best friend for 40 years, and as a matter of fact, on the day that I'm recording this video happens to be her birthday. She's in heaven now. But it was her, it was she who, while I was trudging every day through this violent marriage, that she was the one who was able to make me see that God had so much more for me, that God had so much more for my children, that I could move on. I could move through. And I absolutely did. I re-educated myself. I established a home. I raised my kids. And it's because she stood next to me and helped me stand. All right, you guys. I hope you all have a terrific Tuesday. I'll be back with you again on Wednesday morning. I'll see you then, friends. Bye now.